Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching tonight. There's a lot been going on in Star Trek Online, and I'm not the only one who's gonna talk about it today. I've got here SAB, Spencer. No, I'm fucking with you, Bret. How are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, mate. Thank you. And thank you for being a guest tonight. Before we're gonna dive into the PvP. I'm so glad you're here because you're. I said it already before I started. Your knowledge about PvP is always on the current meta. So I mean, like, you're always on top of it. Your videos are excellent for people who want to learn PvP, and so I thought you were the right guy to guide us a little bit, or at least me as a player, into the new meta. Tell me, what are the biggest changes right now with the with the PvP revamp pilot thingies that are going on?
Well, I think the biggest two to talk about probably are pilot team and attack pattern lambda. Most of the other changes were really either minor or incremental changes, or didn't have a drastic effect on, what we were already doing. For example, like clean getaway, it lasts a little bit longer, but it still makes you really fast. That's kind of what it did before. So there's only so much to say there. And like hold together was another really popular one. It just heals you a little bit more now. That's it. It still works the same way. So there's not like a lot to talk about. But pilot team makes you immune to placates for 10 seconds. And if you're constantly rotating pilot team, it's 10 seconds of placate immunity every 10 seconds. So in theory, you could be, 100% immune to placates on a pilot ship, by rotating pilot teams.
Yeah, that's pretty insane good, because we all know that the placates, some people were running placates like 100% uptime. So I mean, like that's a great add-on, right? That there's now something against it. But I mean, like, well, if you're a science player, you're not running that particular trait, so you're still able to hide yourself with placates for those players, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I still think it's worth running placates because you still have ships, and this is specific to PC. I know some people watch my channel from console and they don't have to deal with like the science thing quite as much. Mm-hmm. But most science ships don't have a pilot seat. Most PvP science ships are intel ships. The Daimosh does have a pilot seat, so theoretically, if you are a science player and using the Daimosh, you could use pilot team. But then it's kind of a balance. Like, if you use pilot team to counter someone's placate, and they've dropped that placate, then it's a wasted slot for you. So it creates like a little bit of tug of war, which is I like that. I think that's good.
Yeah, exactly. And I like the fact that you are now able to counter that placate thingy. Especially some players, they had it up like all the time, and it became a little bit annoying. But
it really, really frustrated new people trying it out, because when you get placated, the ship that placates you kind of just disappears for a few seconds, and they think that it's like some cloak or hack, or like, it really bothers people who don't know what's going on. Yeah,
I can imagine. Before we're gonna continue this conversation, you made a video about it in depth. It's on your channel. I'm showing your channel on right now. There's also a link in the video description later to this video. It's the pilot revamp PvP discussion, and also to Bret's channel. So you can find the video there with the biggest changes in depth. But we're just gonna discuss it now a little bit. So there's already a question from Lumination Fanfiction in the chat, who said he didn't play for a while, for 6 months, and the biggest changes. Yes, I think this is the biggest change in the last 6 months. Do you think, Bret?
Yeah, and well, it depends on just how much further back, like if Luminatrix was around for the Intel revamp, because that was more than 6 months ago, but that also was a really huge change.
Yeah.
So, just because it says 6+ months in their question.
Yeah, exactly. And for the people who don't know what we're talking about, the placates that are haunting PvPers for a long time, is there are these traits, for example, Exodus, and the attack pattern Lamba, I believe, were placating your opponent. So there were ways to running those traits all the time. So you would be stealthy. You couldn't. Your opponent couldn't get a lock on you. But they changed the pilot abilities, or at least the pilot team, which enables those placates on your opponent. Or you get... I'm sorry?
Well, I was just going to say, Exodus is an intel team is stealth, and the counter to that is perception, so that's Lambda. And then the placates are like the pseudo-submission personal trait. I see you have it there on your second row. But that trait, so there is a little bit of a caveat. Pilot team, it currently makes you immune to the placate from jam sensors and pseudo-submission and a couple of other ones. But it doesn't make you immune to the placate from auxiliary to structural integrity field. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not.
Could it be that it's a mistake or something?
I think so. There's another console that makes you immune to placates from the Jem'Hadar escort carrier, and that one behaves the same way. So I think
I believe I've got that console as well.
Yeah.
That was a console you said, one of the Jem'Hadar consoles. So let me check it out. Is that the Dominion command interface? No, it's then
coordination something. The active ability is called Fleet Maneuver
Dominion
Gamma.
Coordination Protocol, that one.
That's the one.
Yeah, it gives you Fleet Maneuverable Gamma, inertial, blah blah.
It gives your entire team immunity to placates for 15 seconds.
Yeah, but it's
so
only
it's
50
actually
seconds.
Pretty nice.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. And it has a 2 minutes cooldown on a tactical captain. I know if you're science players, you can actually reduce that drastically with the trait. What was it called?
Unconventional system.
Yeah, exactly. Really good trait, but on a tactical captain, it's nearly impossible to run that. Yeah.
Yeah, I run that on a healer actually as like a support console, like to help the team, but I don't use it on a fighter.
No, I can imagine. And so I even heard another channel, Will Short, talking about the changes that there would be something even more powerful than Beam Overload 3. I'm not sure. I think it was Spencer who was talking about this. Do you have got any idea what he was referring to with the new changes on the pilot ship? Is that a lock ability?
Yeah, there's a fire mode for pilot called Reroute Reserves to Weapons, and basically what it does is it makes your weapons drain engine power instead of weapons power, and it increases the haste of your weapons drastically. Now, it used to be a really minor increase, 60% at rank 3, and now it's 225%. So your weapons are dealing regular damage, but they're firing, 2 times as often or 3 times as often.
It's the lock a trajectory you said, right?
Reroute reserves to weapons.
Reroute, where is it? Oh yeah, I got it. I see it. So that's also an interesting thing to put on your ship if you're able.
I tried to make it work and I couldn't quite get it the way I wanted it, but just because I can't do it doesn't mean someone else can't come up with a cool build that uses it. And I think in PvE it works really, really well. Yeah,
PvE, but we're PvPers, right? At least the majority of the time. And it's funny that we're discussing now the placates because Illumination says that it was one of the reasons why he didn't play for months. Even with over 400 perception, he still got placated. Yeah, that's terrible. I know how you feel about it. But then it made my build work again too. So it's a love-hate relationship with this placates, I think. But there's now an answer for it. But the only thing that you need to do is fly a pilot ship, which is able to put on the pilot team. So
I do want to clear up a tiny point of confusion. I don't want to do like a super technical dive or anything because it's not necessary. But perception doesn't counter placate.
yeah, you said It is good that you add that on, because I was rumbling about the Exeter trait, and that's right. It's good that you correct me in that way, because you've got far more knowledge about that than I do, and you correct me on the right points. Because for a moment I thought myself that the Exodus Acta Probat was also nullified by the pilot team, but it's clearly not the case.
No, so you'll still have to run something to increase perception to handle Exodus, and something to counter placates like pilot team, or narrow sensor bands, or engineering team. They all work.
Yeah, that's true. I usually run engineering team. It helps sometimes. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, and also the console that we mentioned earlier, the console doesn't also nullify the Exeter trait, right? The console from the Jemadar section.
No, it only helps against the placates.
Yeah. And there are more ways to run placates. It's not only the pilot buffs, but there are also some duty officers which help placating. It was, I believe, I'm running myself the let me grab her. She's quite expensive now. Perhaps she's getting cheaper now. She's unslotted, I see. That's good that I took a watch about that. But whenever you're running the auxiliary power to a structural integrity field, you placate the officer that's or the foe that's targeting you. What was the name again? CIU.
Yeah,
exactly.
SZA. Right.
Yeah, from the exchange. It was like 500 or 600 million, I believe. Once, not anymore, but
yeah, that's crazy, because I got one of those for 7 million.
That's really nice. Yeah. It was at the start, right? You're always on top of it, and you was like, oh.
No, it wasn't that long ago. I just check the exchange occasionally, and if I see something that's ridiculously, I mean, at the time I got that one for 7 million, there were at least 5 or 6 for around 40 million.
Yeah.
This thing where they're really, really expensive right now, it's just people price gouging because there's a little bit renewed interest in PvP. So, like, if you have that duty officer, you're going to try to price gouge it a little bit.
I understand completely. Yeah, I found her. It's fun to watch what she costs now, to be honest. What kind of the changes have actually made it on the exchange. It could be that she has been dropped already. I'm not sure, but
it's still useful. But
yes.
I think you could run Ox to Damps and use the resistance one instead, and that you still would do just fine.
Yeah, exactly. I to be honest with you, you just saw my build. I didn't change anything on it yet. I know that some PvPers like Robert already removed the QLSA and stuff like that. But I mean, like, fair science is still an amazing thing to do. But yeah, of course, you had the answer as a science player with your console from the Jemadar section. Let me see what she costs now. She costs now 400 million, and there's only one on the exchange. You know what kind of beautiful ships you can buy for that duty officer?
Yeah, I have that console. I actually would not recommend it. I mean, if you're going like, I wouldn't use it on a science ship. No. Maybe like on a team healer or support build or something. It would be cool to have. Like, if anybody owns the Jem'Hadar like Vanguard pack or whatever it's called, it comes with the tier 5 version of that ship for free, like just as like an add-on. And if you have that, then like, yeah, use it if you have it. But I wouldn't go out and spend 400 million on it.
No.
Because I did, and I regret spending 400 million on it. So.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Well, that's funny that you mentioned this now, because when I started play Star Trek Online, you had only Mark 12 purple. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I wanted to have accuracy times 3 phaser beams. They costed me 300 million each, and I wanted to have 6 of them. If I think about it now, it's like crazy. But yeah, now you can just craft them and revamp them and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of things changed in the game for better good, I think. So
yeah, I mean, this change, if anything, brings the... It kind of levels things out a little bit. Like, you have an easier counter to Exodus if you... Like, if to counter Exodus before, you really needed a ship that was both Intel and pilot. And all Intel and pilot ships are expensive. Like, there's no, inexpensive ship like that. There's the legendary bug ship like you're flying. Mm-hmm. There's the Deimos, which is a lockbox ship, or the Daimosh science ship, which is a Lobby ship. Like, either way, you're talking, a good investment. But now you have a way to counter Exodus on a standard pilot ship. Like, if you own the 10th anniversary bundle, for example, the legendary Defiant, you're like already ready to PvP. That's all you need, basically, And you don't need pseudo submission anymore because it's countered by pilot team.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. It's some changes are really nice in that way. And what do you think that this revamp will do with the PvP community overall? Or are you stuck with your opinion earlier, what you said, like, I don't think this will change a lot?
I don't think it'll change a lot. I mean, when it first dropped, I tried a bunch of like weird things just to see if there was any way I could, any like trick I could find to really like break it or make it really powerful. Like, I tried reroute, and I tried, like a couple of different things, and it's what it is? It's the best kind of balance pass, because it's just enough for us to talk about, but not enough to like totally upset the game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is the kind of balance that we never get from Cryptic. Usually it's like a really heavy-handed... I mean, you've been playing this game forever. They'll nerf something so hard it's totally worthless, and you just throw it away. And then they'll buff something so much that it's like everyone's using it. They didn't do that this time, and I'm so thankful,
Yeah, I can imagine. I totally agree with you. I was afraid. I've been talking with George as well. George Silva, everybody knows him, of course, in the PvP community. A really excellent science player. And the first day, he was like me. He was standing here at the exchange, and he was selling dolls, buying dolls. He was like, yes, I totally need to revamp, but I think quite fast it already stabilized. And like I said, I didn't change anything on my build. And I fought today with Robert, D9 calls himself. And I think it's a little bit more fair, because like you said, it's not like I cannot target him anymore. It's like there's an equal way in that we can now actually hit each other. So I'm happy with the changes, but I must tell you also that he removed some of his buffs, because some PvPers are in the mindset that they should remove all the placates now because they don't work anymore, but that's not the case. What do you think, Bret? They changed now the pilot section for this, but do you think they will also for example, Intel abilities or some science abilities, will they add as well those anti-placate stuff? Because I think this is an answer for us PvPers. I think they did this for us, don't you think?
I definitely think that they paid attention to PvP when they made these changes, which is a huge step in the right direction, because they really didn't care that much about us before.
Yeah.
Or at least it didn't seem that way. The balance pass that Intel got, they already kind of tried this. Like, Intel team grants stealth and perception now, which I think is just horrible. I wouldn't do it that way, personally. Yeah. Like, the ability that counters Intel team is more Intel teams. It just forces everybody to fly Intel ships, and that makes the game boring. Like in my perfect world, I want to go into PvP, and I want to have people in like, Galaxy class ships with command and Sovereign class ships with Miracle Worker, and like I want to see like a whole bunch of different build styles be viable. I don't want to see. I don't want to see every single ship Intel Daymash or whatever. So.
I understand. It would be amazing if, but if you've got a big variety in builds, because like you said, the build that I'm flying is a build that's been used by a lot of players, and it would be amazing if people try their own stuff again. For example, I love to fly the Odyssey, but you cannot bring that anymore to PvP. When there's an Endeavor, you can do it, and this ship was really good in the past, but now it's just one sitting duck. And I mean, like, do you think they will eventually change a lot? They started to tweak now a little bit. Do you think this is a start for a better PvP thingy in the future?
I don't want to like be too optimistic and get my hopes up, you know, because I don't want to be disappointed. But yeah, I mean, this is a huge, good step in the right direction. Jonathan said on the 10 Forward stream, which I usually don't pay much attention to those, but I did watch the one this last week on Tuesday. Jonathan was there, the systems designer, and he talked about the pilot revamp. And even mentioned PvP a couple of times, you know, when they took account these changes. And I think it's just good. I understand that they're not going to spend hundreds of hours developing and balancing PvP stuff, and I don't expect them to, because it doesn't make them that much money.
How do I say that?
If we're just the thought in the back of their head, you know what I mean? Like, when they're making a change, I just want them to think in the back of their head, like, maybe we should make sure this doesn't break PvP. That's all I want. Yeah. Just that bare minimum level of effort.
Yeah. When did you think we came to that point that PvP was totally broke and unbalanced?
I really think the worst balance ever was
Delta Rising.
So after Delta Rising was pretty bad with Feedback Pulse. I do remember
we're talking
that.
About 10 years ago now, huh? 10 years
Yeah, it was a long time ago. In recent memory, when the Intel revamp dropped, about a month after that, they modified attack pattern Lambda, and they screwed up so that all 3 ranks of attack pattern Lambda only gave you 250 perception, and evade target lock disabled you for like 15 seconds straight, and Exodus was impossible to counter because it wasn't possible to get enough perception to counter it. And it took them 5 months to fix that. I have a bunch of videos on my channel where I get progressively angrier at why nothing has been changed.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
That was the worst time for PvP in recent memory that I can think of.
And
that was really bad.
I think I was away that time.
And you're better for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when was this? When was this? When this happened? Because I cannot remember when this actually went to occur. Is this like 2 years ago or something? Bret, when this happened?
The Intel thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it was February last year, I think. Okay. It definitely wasn't 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, it was quite.
And
recent.
It was fixed by summer.
So that's
it was
like 3-4
January
months.
to July or February to July, something like that.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Yeah.
But it's because they dropped that Intel patch, and then they said, okay, good luck, and they moved on to whatever the next thing that they were doing, which was the Stormfall, you know, the episode storyline thing, or, you know. So they moved all their developers, you know, once Intel dropped, they moved their developers over to that part, and then they just kind of hoped that we would, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in that way, I think sometimes they don't give a shit about us PvPers, but also sometimes I think, like you said earlier, it doesn't make them money. I don't know, because if there's something that's OP and everybody wants to have it, especially in our community, I think people are willing to obtain it somehow and spend money on it. For example, the bug ship, the new the legendary Jemadar Vanguard pilot attack ship. It costed me €200. So I mean, like, and most PvPers are actually flying it. So I think I don't say it makes them rich, but it could be that people want it because it's good in PvP, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's good in PvP and it's good in PvE, and it's a classic on-screen Trek design too, which makes people spend, you know, more money than maybe they should.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I've been flying the, you know, the old school.
Tier 5 or Tier 6? The Jemadar pilot ship?
No, the I was gonna say the standard Zen pilot ships, the Pilot Raptor and the Khalil Warbird and the Ajax.
Yeah.
You know, from like forever ago, those are suddenly viable again, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, like, you don't have to pay the money, but I mean, like,
yeah,
some people want to. Yeah, I mean, like, I know people who paid a lot of money, including myself, for this ship. And you're an excellent player, so you're able to put something awesome on another ship as well. But it's more like a copycat thing that's going on, that everybody wants, like, oh, that ship is really good, it just blew me up, I want that too, you know. And then they just gotta spend the resources on trying to get that ship too. I must say, it's a really awesome ship. So yeah. So perhaps, yeah, you know, and perhaps it would be a nice thing if people would spend money on PvP, because it would motivate them to spend more time in PvP, the developers. So, you know, like, oh, we need to balance it out, or we need to make new maps, so more people will play PvP and more people will make money. I think at least that's how I think.
Yeah, it must be a really tough balance for the developers, because like you want to introduce, you know, ships and stuff that people spend money on, so that, you know, they can pay their salaries and keep the game running.
Yeah.
So you have to make the ships that people buy feel like they're better than other ships in some way, but yeah.
Yeah, I understand. There's always ships and gear. It's always the same thing. People spend their money on in the game. A lot of ships. And also something that I really liked and that gave me a lot of hope, that was around 2015. That was when they came up with that beautiful competitive thingy. The competitive reputation skill with the war games, etc. It was really nice, especially at the end of the missions that you could do. For example, let me grab it. The core assault thing. That was PvP, you know, if you want it or not. The core assault, you remember that?
Yes, I like that TFO. I wish that they had done something to make it a little more balanced at the end.
Yeah. Put it back in the Endeavor, for example. But it's
or put it in the randoms list would be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because if you're gonna queue for it right now, it will never pop. The last time I played this was probably like, I think 3-4 years ago. I just queue myself to show you that nothing happens. I mean, like, it sads me because it was really fun, you know, and yeah.
I think it really bothered people when you know, if you queue up for that as a team, and it's 5 people in PvP ships, you get to the end and the other 5 people that queued are just in their standard, like, random TFO PvE ship. They're gonna get really upset because, you know, like, even if I queue up and I'm in my PvE ship, like, I'm pretty good at PvP, but I would get crushed by the first person to come around the corner with beam overload.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I just can't. It's just totally different build mindset. So.
Yeah, I know. It was especially for us PvPers, it was fun, but for people who just they're queuing for the marks, it was a nightmare. So I think they're asking in the organized PvP channel to queue, so I'm gonna do that, and hopefully we can get some matches. Yeah. Well, Bret, thank you so much for your ads on and your thoughts about this. And yeah, I really appreciate it, mate. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Really.
Thanks. Yeah, glad to be here.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, is there something else that you want to discuss, or is there something that you want like to tell?
No, not really. That pretty much covers it.
Yes, you don't want to promote your own channel a little bit?
I have a cool channel. Come what?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's true. It's true. I mean, like if you're just jump into PvP and you're not really good at it, or you don't have the friends to play with or to learn you, I think it's really good to check his channel out because he explains a lot. And
just copy paste one of my builds and try it out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then modify from there. You know. I try to cover a lot of ground.
Make it your own. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah. So here's his channel, and like I said, he's got a lot of nice PvP things that are explanatory, or how do you go? They're tutoring you. It's just amazing. I mean, like, yeah, that's the time and the energy you put on in this. It's amazing. So yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna put a link in the video description to the pilot revamp video from Bret's gaming channel, so you can watch it later on. It's like 50 minutes in depth about this revamp. So all the things that we didn't discuss here, you can find here, and yeah, then we can you can check it out yourself. So that's nice. So thank you, Bret. Thank you. And are you gonna queue too for the arena or what?
Yeah, sure. I'm just logging in right now.
Oh, you're not logged in? Okay. Okay, I'm queued. 3 more people. 3 more people.
I'm queued as well.
Okay, great. Well, hopefully we can get it going.
I could probably only do one though. It's dinner time here in the United States.
6 o'clock.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
and if it's a 3-hour-long one with healers, then I'll just have to.
Oh yeah. That can happen too. You never know when that happens, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
That's probably the next balance pass. I mean, it's so easy to make a healer like ridiculously, unkillably overpowered right now. But.
Yeah, that's nice. I think also that adds a lot of fun to PvP. Those people, you know, I told Merc, for example. We played last Saturday some matches together, and I really felt invincible with a player or team member like that. But then if you queue up again and you see him in the opposite team, then you're like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a really big coordinated effort to take one of those down, and I think like if you play really, really well, potentially you could never die in a build like that.
Yeah.
But then you have, people on like Reddit and stuff saying that they should, severely reduce the damage of weapons in PvP, and I'm like, oh god. If you lowered the damage, then I guess nobody would ever die. But I understand that, like from a certain perspective, like if you're used to PvE and you're dying in like one shot when you come into PvP, you probably think that the damage is too high. But the reality is that you don't have enough healing or resistances or whatever.
Yeah, true. But I've learned a trick. Somebody told me, and that's with the new, you've got a lot of escape consoles, and there's a way. If you run 3 of them, and you can have 20 seconds cooldown or 40 seconds cooldown on them, you always have an escape console. It's a little bit cheesy, but I mean, like it's a build, right? I mean, like it works.
That's how a lot of those science ships like the Damosh and stuff work.
Keep
is they have
alive,
yeah.
And
it makes sense because they have a really low hull modifier, and it's harder to heal on those kind of builds, so they have to be more slippery.
Yeah, I think it's a smart way to do it, and it gives us tactical players more satisfaction or a great feeling when you actually are able to blow somebody up who's doing that. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Because even then, if you're able to have 3 escape buttons available, and like eventually you run out, and if there are 3 or 4 people pouncing on you, it doesn't really matter. You will go down anyway. So, but it requires a lot of teamwork and a lot of knowledge of the game.
I think another thing they could do to kind of balance that, like maybe, like I'm kind of reaching here. I have to sit down and like think a little bit about now that we have the pilot revamp, like what I would even ask for as far as PvP balance, because I personally I feel like it's pretty well balanced at the moment. But one of them, I think like maybe they should have a global cooldown. So some universal consoles already have this. There's some universal consoles you can only use, like even if it has a 2-minute cooldown, if you reduce the cooldown, it won't reduce below 1 minute. Like that's the minimum. But not every universal console is like that. So like if I build a theoretical science build with a bunch of universal consoles and a bunch of cooldowns, you could use a 2-minute universal console every, 45 seconds or something.
There's the pop.
Oh,
I think
pop.
that's an excellent thing to do. Right, what you're saying. If you are able to, I remember that the consoles, for example, from the what was it called? The Gemadar were sharing the aux to bed cooldowns as well. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That
caused a lot of problems.
Yes. It was suddenly a console that doesn't do a lot became very powerful because you could run it like every 20 seconds or something. Well, the minimum should be 2 minutes or at least 1 minute. Yeah.
I think 1 minute probably is like appropriate balance point, because the other thing is those universal console cooldowns are a big part of PvE builds, like DPS builds and stuff. And I don't want to upset the PvE sort of power fantasy, blow everything up balance, because then what happens is if they nerf something and people feel like, oh, they nerfed it because of PvP, then it like really pisses people off, and that's not really what I want either. Like there's a way to have both groups be happy. So
Exactly. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I mean, like, also sometimes I've got the feeling when something new comes out, it's very overpowered and people want to have it. For example, if you remember those science consoles, they were broke totally. With the plasma procs, the plasma generating weapon signature amplifiers. Everybody wanted to have them, spending their money and the lithium on it, and then like they had these records in ICA, and suddenly they nerfed it, and I was like, okay, that's stupid. I just spent all my resources in that stuff, and then they come with the torpedo launcher from the rep system. It was the neutronic torpedo launcher, and everybody had it finally, and after 1 year it got nerfed. And I've got the feeling like it's also when something new comes out, they make it that so everybody wants to have it, and then when everybody spent their time and resources to obtain it, then they're like, yeah, it was too powerful, let's nerf it. It's like the ever ongoing strategy from Cryptic. At least that's how I think about it.
That nerf wasn't because of PvP either. That was just, I think they just didn't intend it to work that way.
Yeah.
But like the scimitar, it was funny. The scimitar with 5 science consoles was more powerful than the tactical scimitar, because you could slot 5 of those embassy consoles instead of just 3.
True. Yeah.
So everybody was using the science scimitar, but to do beam builds, it was fun. But I understand why they
nerfed it.
Why they changed that. But they let it go for so long. I mean, it's the thing with this game in general, is they'll let something go that maybe shouldn't for like a year, and then when they finally nerf it, they're like, well, we never intended for it to work that way in the first place. And we're like, well, why didn't you nerf it a year ago when you knew that? Like,
Yeah, true, totally agree. But I think it has to do with the money making thingy,
Well, and I actually my profession is that I'm a implementations software engineer. So I know what the inside of these companies look like. I mean, I haven't worked for a game development company, so I'm sure there's things that are different, but like I understand what it's like to be working on something and have it like not completely ready to go. but you have to shove it out the door because you have a delivery date to a client, and then you immediately get taken off and moved to the next project, and you're like, well, the first one's still going, but you know,
you need to go. You need
time
to
stops for no one, especially when there's money on the line. So.
Yeah, you're right. In that way, don't you think it was a better thing that they actually had this monthly subscriptions instead of free to play?
Maybe, but I don't know. The environment seems to be different. Like back when subscription games were common, I hated subscription games. Like I wouldn't pay for them. And I think a lot of people like me that wouldn't have paid for a subscription game are here now. And it's kind of like a rose-colored glasses thing. You look back on the subscription time, and you think, well, back then they didn't release broken stuff.
No.
But you could say that about games as a whole. You know, like for the most part, a game would come out like, this is gonna date me, but like Half-Life comes out, and it's pretty much ready to go right from the first. As soon as you could buy the disc and play the game, you know, like you didn't have to do anything. You're just, you know, enjoying the game. You could play through the whole thing. Nothing's broken. Nothing's missing. You know, but now because everybody's constantly connected to the internet all the time, and you download your games over the internet, like who buys a disc for a game anymore?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they can release something that's broken and then just patch it later, and that temptation causes a lot of problems. I mean, that's about the game industry as a whole, not just Star Trek Online, but.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I still got the disc here somewhere from Star Trek Online, and yeah, I got it from my ex-girlfriend. She regretted not much later because I was hooked. She didn't expect that, but I mean, like back then you had like 2 or 3 months for free, try for free, and then I needed to pay like 14 euros per month. And I think there are not less or more players right now than it was then. So in that way, you're absolutely right. And I remember when it became free to play, a lot of players indeed tried it out. But yeah, I'm not so sure if a lot of those players kept around. Stupid for me was 2 months before it came free to play. There were some rumors, but I didn't know it would actually happen. So then I bought my lifetime subscription. So I spent it like 200 euros or something like. I don't even remember. It was on sale, luckily, and I thought like I'd never have to pay again. But
well, at least all this time, because that was like 10 years ago, you've gotten your Zen stipend all this time, probably paid for itself.
Yeah, that's true. You know. That's definitely true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right about that. So I wonder if the pop goes off. Otherwise, I need to set a course to ker'rat. But if I look right now, yes, 9 people. So I'll just let them know that they should queue. Perhaps spam the zone chat in ker'rat. Hopefully we can get a match out. It's usually Saturday night. Yeah, you remember the Reddit threads, and you said, yeah, you cannot be like that. You need to be more in depth on Reddit. You're absolutely right. But people said like on reply on my Reddit, they said like, yeah, I don't like about PvP. There's never PvP going on, but it's absolutely not true. I mean, like,
yeah, I see that one a lot.
Yeah,
because people will say, I always look and the queue's empty, and I'm like, yeah, well, the second the match starts, the queue says 0-0.
True.
So if you're not like in the channel or talking to somebody, you know, then you don't know that there's one going on.
Yeah. Plus, on a Friday, Saturday night, I mean, like in the weekdays, it's hard to get a match, but in the weekends, there's usually always PvP going on.
Yeah. Well, and during the week, ker'rat, there's usually at least a couple people there.
Yeah, always. ker'rat is always somebody's there. It depends on as well what time zone you're in, I guess. But
yeah, I think if you're on oceanic time, you know, like Australia, then you're kind of you miss a little bit of the.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. And he says, Lumination says, I got a lifetime over 5 years ago. I paid for itself, which is great. Yeah, true. That's true. Even now, people are buying lifetime for that, for the monthly Zen. So, are you a lifetimer, Bret, or not? Are you?
No, every time it comes up for sale, I think there's no way this game is going to last 5 more years. And
Oh
then
wow,
5 years
really?
later,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, why didn't I buy Lifetime? So,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you think this game will end?
I think eventually it'll have to go into a like into a maintenance state.
Yeah.
But I hope that day never comes, or I hope somebody hint hint leaks the source code to the game at the time that it goes into maintenance mode.
Hmm.
Because it would really suck to have like you have all these. So I don't particularly care that much about the episodes and stuff right now because I'm playing PvP with all you guys. But I think it would be sad if all the great like episodic content and voice actors that they got, like some of which like
Yeah,
like the
most
voice
of
actor
them.
for Nog, right? Like he
Yeah.
died. That's really sad, but he has lines in this game.
Yeah.
And it would be really sad if like they closed down the game and we lost that forever.
Hmm.
And nobody could ever play it again, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree with you. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But if you see how much people are still playing it, I don't think we have to be afraid of that anytime soon.
Oh yeah, I think that's a long ways out.
Yeah.
And something that really helps that is all the new Star Trek shows and content and
Yeah.
stuff, you
True.
know?
Yeah.
So if those shows fail and people, they stop making Star Trek shows for a couple years, which inevitably happens, every decade or whatever, then I think like the interest will die off and then the game will go into maintenance mode. But I think we have at least until the end of New Worlds or Picard. Well, Picard I think is on its last season, right?
Yeah. Yeah. He stopped. He said it was too much for him.
Yeah.
I understand. He's getting
He's
old.
he's an old dude, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe he did this. I'd be like, listen, I'm retired.
Yeah.
So.
I think he's an excellent actor. He played a lot of movies, and he always favored Star Trek. That's a nice kill. That's a nice kill, Robert. I don't know if you're watching, but excellent. But I like the fact that he said he did so many movies, and he said like, if I want to do something else, I remember that it was Comic-Con, and he announced that he would do another show, and he was like so excited. Everybody was so excited, and now we're like 3-4 years later, and yeah, the show is excellent. Yeah. So I think it's awesome that he does that, and hopefully they continue to make shows. Yeah. What do you think about Discovery and the ads it gave to this game?
And I know this is going to sound horrible,
Yeah.
but I have never watched Discovery
It's okay. Don't worry about
or
it.
Picard
Yeah.
or Strange New Worlds
Mhm.
or Enterprise. The last Star Trek show that I watched was Voyager.
Yeah.
I'm really behind. I need to watch these shows. I just like when I have free time, I'm either playing this or playing some other game. And then the other or working obviously, and then the other hobby I have that consumes the majority of my time, and the reason why I don't watch TV or stream or whatever, is I actually have a YouTube channel about guitars.
Oh yeah. I saw something that I know you love guitars. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so I spend a lot of time playing guitar and doing that kind of stuff. That's kind of my main focus, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I loved Voyager. I watched Discovery, but Discovery was a little bit. I was in shock what they did with the Klingons and how adult it has become compared with the other. Okay, I'm gonna warp out ker'rat. they're tracing me, and there's a pop, and I don't want to spend my buffs on those guys. But I think Discovery is so different from Star Trek, the older. So yeah, I don't think you miss anything, and I like Star Trek, but I'm not a big fan. But I like this game. I like this game a lot.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever played this game, I remember thinking, oh, the space combat, your ship doesn't roll, you know, like it's always facing up. That's kind of like hitty, you know. And then after I played it for a little while, I was like, oh, like this is pretty fun. Like the mechanics of like building the ship,
Nice. Yeah.
you know, like I mean, obviously, like I'm on the technical side of things, and that's what I like. But you know, like I'll sit here and I'll think about like how I'm gonna build my ship and what gear I'm gonna use and all that stuff.
Are you in?
For hours, really.
Red alert. I'm in. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I tried EVE Online and it's completely different. You cannot fly your own ship. You need to press where the ship is going. And with this, it's completely different. You can fly your own ship. And I think the ship build is quite excellent in this game.
You got in. It left me out, even though I'm queued.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks, to be honest.
That happens. What's funny is it's still 7 out of 10. So I wonder what you're gonna end up with.
Yeah, I'm here with Klingon, Evil Dink, Jesus, with the Evil Don King Sansak, Tiber and Bryn, Jacob, and Zevea. And I don't know who's in the opposite team. Meow is here, and there's also an old healer. That guy, he was an excellent healer in the past, and I just okay. I need to concentrate a little bit on the game.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah. Okay, I check out. I think, yeah, we're going down. I lost the situational awareness. And I don't even know who killed me. And if I look, it goes really fast on our team. So I think this will be over really quickly. I think. Yeah, evil Don King Sansak is dying as well fast. Oh, he's still alive. That's good. And nobody's calling targets. So I'll just start with it, I guess. Okay. I'm now on Mio. Hopefully it works. Yes, he's bleeding. Yes, he's bleeding. But he's lost. No, there he is. Mio, where are you? Okay. I see a player's name I don't know, so I guess it's a noob. Ah, they got me again. I didn't pay attention to my own health at all. That was quite stupid, and my saw is still active, so 1 minute cooldown. I think we lose this badly. We didn't got 1 kill, and they are ahead with 5 kills. But you never know. You never know. Jacob died. Wow, it's really it's crazy what's happening here. Is that Danny? No, it's not. Okay, I need to watch out. Bully payback. Oh wow, they got me so fast. But I just went into it and there are like 5 players circling around. It's a little bit my own mistake as well here. Killer. Yes. Now it looks like I'm a total noob. And Jacob says MD's in the arena. I'm lucky today. Oh, it's in a pre-made. It's a pre-made.
Oh, did you queue in the regular queue
yes.
instead of solo duo?
Yeah, true. I wanted to have a match. So, but I think I can have this guy hopefully. Bully payback. I don't know where he is right now, but. Darren.
Yeah, I never queue in the regular queue because I don't want to come up against a 5-man team like that.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, like they have something to shoot at. Okay, I need to watch out now. Okay, hopefully I can get out. Yeah, I escaped. I just need to grab one of those guys alone if I'm able. I see some names I've never seen before, so I think. So the killer payback. I don't know who that is, so. Oh, Jacob is bleeding hard. There he is, bully payback. Who is that guy? It's Ramstein. He's a friend, so I should have known him.
It's Tice. He changed the name of his account.
I see. I wonder who the bully is you want to pay back, but...
I think I know.
Yeah, okay. That's funny. All the signs...
Not me, but definitely a fleet mate.
Oh, cool. Trying to get out of this. Terran died. Oh, yes, Terran, that was a nice hit. At 0%, but now I need to find him again. He went from 100 to 0 at one beam overload. That was a lucky shot, but I don't know where he's right now. Probably somewhere on the other side of the map. Hiding with his saw triggered. There he is, Derek. He's indeed on the other side of the map. See if I can get there. Oh. And he's gone. Oh, there he is. There he is. But where is he now? Okay. Where is he now? I lost him. It's not completely true a pre-made. Some of them are there, but I mean, like, it's not a complete made team of 5 people or something. I'm glad that Jacob the scientist is not in their team, because he always has something to say when he wins, but now he's on the losing side. So that's funny. Yes, I dragged him in a 1v1 now. The guy, the pulley bait back. Hopefully. Yes, he's bleeding. Come on, give me some hits. He's strong though, he's really strong. And he's on the other side of the map, it looks like. Where are you now? It's so hard. I cannot see him. He's still running placate, so in that way it's indeed that not much has been changed. Although I can target him now more often, I guess. How's the queue now, Bret? Are there still people?
Just popped. So we'll have
great.
two going at once.
So that's amazing. And people say PvP is dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I switched.
Yeah, I know people think PvP is dead, but 2 matches, 20 people. That's more than how many people are playing Infected right now. You know, like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You're definitely right. I think we make up like 3 or 4% of the players, I guess, something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a small community, but.
Yeah. Oh dear, I need to watch out. Going down.
The main thing is they need to add, like I do the daily, like arenas thing. If you do 3 arenas per day, I don't always get 3 per day. I have the mission slotted. You get like some dilithium or something. But that's like the only PvP award in the whole game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well,
how do you not get competitive marks for doing the arena? I don't understand.
That's a good question. Jacob in the chat, I'm not a boner for you. Oh my god, Jacob. Yeah. Somebody left on our team. Somebody just warped out. That's stupid. I don't know who that was, to be honest. Oh, it's the new guy, I guess. I don't know who it was. Okay, I'm focusing Terran. And he's running away now. That's a good thing. Oh, that was a nice hit. I don't know what's why I didn't did do anything to him, but that was an. I've got the feeling that my beams overload don't do a lot here. That's funny. I don't know why that is. So now, when I just said it, I see somebody bleeding. Bully Payback was bleeding. But he's back at 100% so quickly. And the guys don't realize that my saw has been triggered. Because they're not targeting me. That's funny. Terran, yes, I got Terran now. That was a nice hit, but he's got his backstab console now. So what I need to do now is just wait till he's back. He is at 0%. I think I get my kill here, to be honest. Where's Terran now? Yeah, there he is. Let me see if I can get a lock on him. D-Rack. Oh, look at them. They're bleeding now crazy. Like crazy. Terran, there you are.
Don't like that they're in a 5-man, but I'm glad to see MD back.
Yeah. That's nice.
That's a good contingent of players right there that, you know, could be playing with us in ker'rat and doing these arenas more often.
True. Yeah, that's definitely true. We can also set up for more matches against them, so team up with them.
Yeah.
And
they have a lot of good players.
Yeah. Yeah, Mio, for example. And Killer. Killer 32. Charlie. Bully Payback insane. Yeah. Funny. Yeah, my damage looked quite low, but I only work with targeted beam overloads. And the guy that warped out was Sava, so stand down, red alert. Hopefully we can get a better match now. But I mean, like, if I'm gonna queue for the regular arena, perhaps I don't get a pop. Are you in the match now?
It just popped again.
Okay, I'm just gonna queue again then.
And I accepted, but it's not loading yet, so I don't know.
I'm queued again. Hopefully we can get another one. You know what I really miss? That's capture and hold. Oh man, I love that so much. Capture and hold. That's so cool, but it's too bad.
I do like cap and hold. It's hard to do because you gotta have 20 people, but if you do a private queue, you can do 5v5 or 7v7 or something. Yeah. We've done that a couple of times. It's really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember in the past it was every Friday, Saturday night. All I did was capture and hold. I mean, like, I've got some old videos on my channel from like 10 years ago when the only thing that we did was capture and hold.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't get it to go more consistently because like now with healers and stuff being so powerful, you could take a healer and camp out on a point and hold it, you know, for a long time.
Yeah.
I guess you could kind of do that before with some of those old school healers, but now it's even easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you loading in? I'm.
Yes, I'm queued for them. Yeah, but I'm not loading in. No.
I'm loading in, so we're in a different cycle because I'm in a match now.
Can you share can you share your live thingy?
Sure.
On Discord, I'll just stream that. That's funny. Let me switch to. Let's do that. Go to Discord.
I don't know how well that will come across, but hopefully.
Yes, it's quite okay, I guess. How to make it full screen? Yeah, there you go. Targeting Robert. Hey, you're with Evil Don King Sansak. He was with us last match, and you're with Gamma. I see. Or I call him Gamma, but it's
Adams.
Yeah, Adams. Punk D. funny, yeah.
I gotta get my bearings here, because... Okay, I think we should get... We need to get rid of the Psy first. Oh.
I'm gonna check the chat real quick. We've got some answers or questions from Where is the Sausage Gone? He says, where are they supposed to add comp marks to arenas some years ago? Oh, I don't know, to be honest, if that's correct.
Yeah, if you go to the competitive rep and click on the like about dialogue, it says you earn competitive marks for participating in PvP arenas or TFOs, but you don't actually get them for arenas, so it says you do though.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Then they should have changed that.
Yeah, I remember Leo was asking for it for literally years, and they pretty much ignored him. So.
Yeah, I know. You know, they kicked me out of the forums, also for asking. So they don't care about. But they've got now a new community member or a new community manager, etc. A lot of those old developers are gone now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, a lot of on the board there has changed. So you're running a hit and run build, I see right now.
Yeah, I can stay in combat for a little bit, but I usually fly out for a second. It's actually not because I really want to, but it's because my beam overload misfires all the time. But if I fly away from people for a moment and come back in, I usually don't get the misfire.
Yeah.
Flingers at Zal.
And Saul says fucking devs. That's Saul. Yep. Well, if you guys are watching this match, I'm gonna grab myself a new coffee. Be right back.
Now it's just me on the stream. Problem is, if everybody's watching my stream, they know where I'm at, or watching their stream.
Yeah, I'm just back. Usually there's a 20-30 seconds delay for my own safety. I implemented that. So.
That's yeah, that's probably smart.
Yeah. So that's definitely true. So how is it going? Tell me. 1-5, 1 vs 15. How many kills the opposite team got?
3.
Oh,
so we're not losing terribly yet, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, it's better than we did. We were totally destroyed last match. But there were different guys. I don't see anything of the Murganized dragons. General Klinger is going down.
Yeah, got him at Zal for a second there. We just can't let up. We have to stay on him for 8 seconds here.
Yes, continue like this and he will die.
But they also have the healer Merc on their side.
Oh, it's Merc online. Oh yeah, yeah. Then it's quite awesome that you already got a kill, to be honest. Yeah, our pop is at 5 now, so it takes a while before we get there, I guess. Bret, where are you? There you are. Saul's in game. Is he with you in the match? No.
Oh. I keep getting little lag spikes, probably because my
because of the stream.
Not good enough to stream. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. That could be. But you're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah, Klinger is getting healed for 100%. He should have been down now. But Merc is there on their side. Still no pop on my side. There are actually more people queued. Yeah, there's a pre-mate of 4 persons. Confirmed. And the Mercs are queued with 4 persons. Because if I look at my queue, there's in the regular arena 4 people, and in solo duo there are like 5. So it will be me vs 4 other players.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Unless
you can form a group.
Yeah, or I'm lucky and I end up with them in a team. Also, that can happen.
Yeah, or you're lucky. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of the your match that I played with Merc, my team, and the other guy had also a healer, and it was so hard because then the match can take hours, and you mentioned it, you wanted to have dinner, and there you're sitting here in a match that can take a whole evening if you're unlucky.
Yep.
It's funny.
And I've been Zald as well.
Yeah, that happens. New all down. Yeah, back at 100% instantly, and then Merc is flying around. It's hard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The healers are really effective.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's funny that console doesn't really have to worry about, because on console, it's so much harder to heal.
Yeah.
I hit my science team there, but I got sub-nuked twice in a row.
Oh, there are actually 2 pre-mays right now. Because arena is now 8 people queued, and the arena solo duo are 5. So I'm gonna chicken out on the arena. Yeah, I think that's best to do. Oh, at least then there are 2 pre-mays. That shouldn't really matter for myself then. I'll see what will happen. Yeah, I think healers are awesome. If you've got a healer in your team, you should always tank them, because yeah, they're such a great add-on for your team. So I'm always thankful when Merc is on my side, or Mio in the past was also a really good healer. Mio, the guy that I fought last match with, he was always the healer in the past.
Yeah,
so
the healing's gotten really wild.
You think they will nerf it?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
A former car member says attempting to get casual Seb Spencer into PvP was funny. Yes, we always try to get him in. And to be honest with you,
he used to play PvP a lot.
Yes,
so.
Yeah, he's not a bad PvPer at all. No, or at least he understands the game mechanics really well. But yeah, I don't think he likes it or something. I tried to get him as well discussing the pilot thingies, but he made a video about it, and I don't think he is interested in PvP at all. And then the right person is Bret. And I think he even mentioned Bret as well to ask about PvP. So. The problem with casual Sab's videos is that I just don't have the time to watch them, and it goes over my head sometimes. I'm like, I never thought about it, and I want to enjoy the game. You know, I like it's a little bit too much information. It's like stuttering a game, and I like, yeah, it's cool, but also the PvE thing is not my thing. I really like the PvP.
I just like how it's a little bit different every time. PvE, like there's definitely something to be said for perfecting a run, you know, like, but it's not my favorite.
There he goes. Well done.
He's an off-screen.
Yeah. Oh, he's off screen, but stay around, stay around. Oh, Merc is incoming, I guess. Merc is incoming. Oh, he's still flying around there. Yeah, you can have him. I think you can have him. There he comes. Stay close. There he is. Just one beam overload and he's gone. Oh, he's running to Merc. He's like, save me. Oh, there he goes. Boom. Bye bye. Almost. 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 Where did the hue came from? Ah, too bad. The outfucker, really? What the how's my pop going? Not well, I guess. Yeah, I saw it's triggered, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but he's not crazy. He stay close, I guess. Can you not call him the target so everybody focus him, or don't you think there's any kind of team play going on there?
I think we're in one of those situations where we're scrambling so much that we're having trouble, you know, getting the team together here.
Yeah.
And there's so many platforms, like the sensor interference platforms lower your damage by a lot. Makes it tough. So,
yeah.
There's a few.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. One more beam overload. Oh, and Merc is there to save his little ass again. And now you need to watch out. You're at 3%.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Just get the hell out of there. Ah, well, too bad, mate.
I wanted to get at least one more, but
yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, yeah, you almost had him. He was just lucky that Miracle was there. Otherwise, he would die to like 100 times at least.
Yeah, that's why I think like if you were gonna do a really serious like, you know, best fleet wins hardcore PvP, I think the way to do it is to have you know, like a couple of Psys and a couple of dogfighters, and then one person's got to be healer and just keep everybody alive.
Exactly, the perfect team is at least 1 or 2 Signs, 2 tactical, and 1 healer.
Yeah.
Yeah, or perhaps 3.
That's how I would do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely
I would do it, but all 5 players would be science captains.
I think that would be really frustrating for the opposite team. I think to face Science is a pain in the ass, at least if you're tactical. I really personally hate it when I get disabled a lot. I mean, like, I know it's a game mechanic, but yeah.
Yeah, well, it's good to have the disabled to slow people down that are in like if you have those crazy fast escorts, like you could set up a build basically, you just never get slowed down, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
And that would be really annoying as well. I mean, that's probably what it's like on console, honestly. From what they tell me is that there's not a lot of Psy, at least on PlayStation especially, there's not a lot of Psy there, so.
Don't you think they will come up with some kind of keybind mechanic eventually there and start? No, it's too late for that, I guess. Many years later.
Well, they have like auto execute or something like that. But it's kind of limited, like, as to what it can do.
Yeah, exactly. It's limited. It's not like it's buffing up your stuffing. Yeah. I think I like it. I know a lot of people, or some of the players left the PC and went to console. For example, Research Sagan and some other players. But yeah, it would be a pain in the ass if I needed to start all over again just to PvP. I mean, like, no, not me. I really wonder if they're gonna pop one more time. I'm cute. Yes, we're close to an arena solo duo, so that's nice. 9 persons. Q, guys.
Alright, well, I'll queue then, I guess, even though I need to go eat.
Okay, well, that's great. That's great.
It was 9. I can't say no to 9.
No,
players.
That's true.
Yes.
That was really close. And if you look outside ker'rat, there are people waiting here. Evil Beeps is here. Evil Don King Sensek. And General Klinger. The guy who didn't die. I saw you were lucky. I'm gonna send him. I saw you were lucky. And Evil Don King Sensek switched to ships. He's now flying the foregone Rhino carrier tier 6. That's the best science ship, I believe, right? I'm not so sure. I'm not into science.
Which ship?
The foregone Rhine Coden carrier. Oh no, it looks like it.
Oh yeah, Don King uses that like a kind of healer tank.
Yeah, healer tank. Yeah, always healer tank. That guy. I should watch back. Does he actually have a confirmed kill sometimes? I know everybody's pouncing on him, but I think it looks like... I think he likes the spanking. Because he doesn't spank a lot, but he gets a lot of spanking. And he's really able to...
I have a video clip of me damaging somebody, and I can't quite finish him off, and Don King comes flying out of nowhere in that ship, that like big, slow truck of a ship. Comes flying by, drops a subnuke on the guy that I'm shooting, and then he dies.
Oh, that's really funny.
Like, yeah, it was awesome. It's just so funny to see like a big tank ship like that fly in and basically not deal any damage, just drop the subnuke. But that's all I needed to finish him off, you know, was that subnuke.
Yeah, that's really funny. Solo duo, I'm definitely gonna accept. And Turtlestove says, PvP. You don't like PvP? If you don't like PvP, this is definitely not the channel for you, I can promise you.
Don't worry, Turtle definitely PvPs.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Turtle likes PvP so much he plays on Xbox and PC.
Oh, wow. How do you... I bet he's single. If you got time for that. If you got time for that.
Speaking of being single, if this takes much longer, I'm about to be, so...
Okay. Yeah, I remember when I was single. Oh, man. Every weekend I was hooked on this game a lot. Yes, and in like 4 days, no, in 10 days from now, I'm gonna marrying my wife, guys. Yes. On a tropical island on the other side of the world. We're gonna say yes to each other. At least I hope she's gonna say yes. And there's beeps. Okay, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Red alert. And now it's the question: are we in the opposite team or in the same team, Bret?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Guess we'll find out. I'm still
I've
loading.
got Merc on my side, and no, you're not in my team. You're not in my team.
Oh, well, I know who to shoot now.
Yeah, that's true. Merc. I gotta stay within Merc's vicinity. I'll let everybody know.
Sal, that is the ugliest ship I've ever seen in my life. Well done.
Who says? Is that Saul? Yes. Oh, what is he flying then?
It's a Bozeman frigate.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, Miranda class, but it's
Oh,
like
yeah. Oh, there's
hideous.
Robert. And Robert is going right for me, it looks like. I'm gonna go for Aif. Wow. Some nice hits are going on here. And Dina is going down. Robert is going down. Come here, you. I really need to have some yes, some revenge on that guy for killing me in the ker'rat system like 2 hours ago. Where's Robert now? Oh, Gamma is here too. Some excellent PvPers are here tonight. Robert. And I'm still experiencing a lot of placates, but I must tell you it's a lot less than it was in the past. Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Robert.
definitely.
Yeah, you can notice the difference a lot. Saul is also an excellent target. Oh, he's watching the stream. Saul is a very nice, awesome guy. Saul. Who's Mabel? I don't know Mabel.
It's someone new. They said their first PvP match was the one that they just did earlier.
Oh,
so.
then I'm not gonna hound that person. That's not fun at all. That's let them find
Well,
out.
I got to get some practice in. So.
yeah. Yes, it's still hard to get a lock on Dina. And Saul is easy target usually. Oh, I accidentally pressed on my on the wrong console, so enjoy that. Saul is getting better, it looks like. I'm glad for him. The guy that hates Klingons a lot. He really hates Klingons. I admire his hate for Klingons, to be honest. It's almost like Saul's mother-in-law is a Klingon. Saul is getting targeted by more than... yes. Wow, I really like how he's taking all this damage. Saul, what's happened to you, mate?
Well, we had Tice at 0 for a little bit, but I think he's recovered.
Yeah.
So.
You know what we had? Like 2 weeks ago, we were playing the arena, but it didn't count the kills. Did you ever had that? That was really
Yeah, I reported a bug on the forums. One time we had a match where there were 27 kills before it ended.
That's funny.
It just wouldn't count them. Yeah.
Oh, Merc just came here to save my ass. Thank you, Merc. I was just running away from that shit, but then Merc was there to... Okay. Oh, he's so fast. He's on the other side of the map already.
Yeah, this is a high-speed fight. There's not a lot of side spam
no,
to slow people down.
You're absolutely right. And Gamma's going down. 6%, 4%, 18. Now I need to stay on him, but I lost my visual on him. It's one giant... cluster. Oh.
Uh-oh.
No. Yes, there he goes. Yes! Oh! Come on, give me that kill. Oh. I lost him again. Oh, they got me. Well done, guys. Well done.
Oh, man.
And
That was just luck. You actually turned. You turned directly into me.
That was really, really awesome. That's the first kill this match. Oh my god, that's bad. It's what it is. And I know Merc was trying so hard. And I was quiet. I knew my saw was triggered. I was like, I'm not gonna say that now.
Don't worry, I'll turn my ears off.
Don't worry. And I know that Gamma's saw is triggered too. So we need to stay on him. 30 more seconds. Oh, that was a nice hit on him. But I don't think I'll be able to finish it off so fast. No, I don't have the time. Oh, another nice hit. He's bleeding like crazy. Interesting to see. Yes! 0%. He's going down, but his saw is reset. We're way too late, like 20 seconds. Too late. But his saw is triggered again. So now it's just a question, just the fact to stay on him. And I lost him. Placates saved him. We got a healer, so he can have his placates. But there he is.
Well, somebody else died.
Yes, there he
during
goes.
That time, so.
Oh, yeah, true. 0%. Oh my god. Give me that beam overload. Give it to me. 25. Yes, got him. Wow, I don't know how, but he's still alive. I don't know how.
No, he's dead.
Okay, he's dead. For a moment I thought he was... let's go for Saul now. Yeah, Saul's going down fast. It looks like people are actually watching the targets. That's nice. Yeah, there goes Saul. That was Saul. Nice warp core explosion. And lighted with some fireworks. Sorry, Saul. I'm not a Klingon, so you cannot blame me. Oh, wow. That was a nice hit too, mate. And there's Robert right back in the fight. Robert is down. Yep, he is. Looks like you guys are suddenly going down so fast. What's happening?
We're falling apart.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It's a strong start. Yeah, it's down. Did that guy don't have a saw? No, it looks like he doesn't have a saw. You guys need to regroup. Just not fly just right back into it.
Yeah, that's what's killing us right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to regroup. Because if you're gonna just fly right into us, you will die. Nobody can withstand 5 players at once. Yeah, there it goes. Gamma. Yeah, there it goes. So, if we're talking PvP wise, it looks like there's not much change indeed. Although the placates are just way less, and that's a good thing. So, I'm glad about it. So I don't have got the feeling I need to completely rearrange my build or something.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the builds still stay the same. They're just a little bit better now.
Yeah, exactly. That's good set, I think.
Which is good. That's what we wanted. Oh my god.
So, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Bret's channel. Link is in the video description. Although we kill each other right now, we're still friends. That's PvP.
These matches are sure making me look bad, though.
I mean, like, that's PvP, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I mean, like... Okay, I'm still on the Gamma right now. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy. Oh, I need to watch out. Wow, he dragged me in a 1v1, but I'm winning this one. Yes, I got him. Is he down? Yes, he's down. Look at him. Oh, that was a nice kill on him. I'm proud of myself. And Saul's going down. Yeah, it saddens me, but I think it's hard. Yeah, but we got Merc as well, so I mean, like, it's not a shame to lose from this. I could have been like dead 1,000 times if Merc wasn't here. And Saul is bastards. He says in the chat, bastards. Saul is funny, man. I wonder, how are you watching this if you're playing this game? On your phone or something? How are you doing this, Saul?
When he dies, he has time to
yeah,
to comment.
spam us. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, the last match that you played is an excellent example of how important the healer is, because that Klinger guy that should have been dead like 100 times, but
yep.
Every time Merc just came around the corner to save him. So yeah, it's not a shame to lose from a team with the one healer.
Yeah, it's kind of a slippery slope, because especially like queuing solo duo, since it's, you have no idea who's going to be in your team or whatever. If you get two healers on the same side, then it's just like, whoa, takes forever,
Yeah. Robert is going down. Oh wow, that was a quick recovery from him. Yeah, and he's down. Not by my doing. I tried to come to him, but Gamma. Yep, Gamma down again. Saul the hero. He calls himself a hero. Let's pop a hero. Saul. I like the fact that he's always salty in the chat. I mean, like, he's so funny, salty, the guy. And then later, sometimes he apologized. I was yesterday like, salty. Really funny. Sorry, Saul. Who was the guy who always said they just had luck? Was that not Saul?
Oh, that's
yeah, who was that?
That's Q.
Yeah, Q.
Something. I don't know why I can't think of it. My brain's not all together at the moment.
No, I understand. It's always when you need to focus and stuff like that. Let me see how far you guys are now. Yeah, you got 1 kill, guys, and that's me. That's me. That's nice. That's nice. That's good.
I know we've had Nod down to Zal a couple of times, but we can't quite seem to actually capitalize because then the healer comes in. Oh,
If you try
I knocked
all
him to-
Merc, if you just
we
try,
knocked him to Zal again. I don't think we could kill Merc all as a because we're all
I've
we're
seen
all
him killed.
fighters.
Yes, I've seen him killed. To be honest.
Without size spam though, I think that's we don't have any size spam.
Yeah, that's
We are
true.
all-
You need the what is it called? The nuke.
Yeah, well, and if we all got on voice chat together, you know, that would help too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if my teammates were on the same chat. But yeah, you guys have 3 dogfighters and a size spammer
Yeah,
and
that's
a healer,
the perfect
so the
team.
team.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
perfect, like we mentioned earlier. That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what. So we're lucky to end up in such a well. So in that way, I must admit that Reddit is sometimes right. It's unbalanced in the way if you're just gonna queue, you never know how you end up. I mean, like, the opposite team can have better players, but if you've got one major healer and one science player, I mean, like, then it's...
Yeah, I think most of the ways that people on Reddit think it's unbalanced, it's just like having a queuing system that splits the teams up just based on like your build or something.
Yeah.
Would be a huge improvement.
Do you think that's even possible to establish something like that? It's really hard, I think, right?
I did a video where I laid out like a really, really basic way to do it. It wouldn't be the best, like it wouldn't be perfect, but it would
helps.
be better.
Yeah, exactly.
If they split based on like just captain career and ship type alone, you know, like cruiser, science ship, escort, and then science captain, TAC captain, engineering captain, like just that basic little step in the right direction, you know what I mean, would be really big.
Yeah, that's correct. But then you're still depending on what kind of captains are queuing. So I mean, like.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a surefire thing, and
But it helps. Yeah.
yeah, but it would help.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The Saw is going down. Is that the last person? Yeah. Bye bye, Saw. You seal the deal for us, mate.
Come on, let's get 2.
You're almost there. Then I'll let Saw live. There's Saw. Oh, Saw revived somehow. I'm glad for him. But he will go down now, I guess.
Must be one of those dirty hacks that I've heard so much about.
No, there he goes. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Well played. You got me, guys. You got me real good at the start. Nice.
I thought that was gonna be more even, but once you guys were focusing better, that was tough.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely true. And look at the healings. If you look at the heals from Merc.
Yeah, Merc did 4 million in healing.
Yeah. Yeah, and look at the score. It was yeah. I mean, like Jacob the scientist. I cannot read it, but 5. Jacob just 5. He says fuck you in the chat. GG, it was luck. Bully Payback says. Yeah, it was luck. True. Oh, I just saw the rewards on my screen. It was not the lithium, but I think I got some.
Yeah, you get some energy credits and like expertise or something. But like if you bring up your like your character dialogue and go to reputation and then competitive war games and click on info, it says like if you go where can I earn competitive marks and click it, it says any PvP match. Oh,
let me see. I've got it open right now. Info. Yeah, any PvP match. You're right.
yeah. So I think what they should do is they should add competitive marks. So when you win a PvP match, you get more expertise and credits in the little screen at the end of the match. If you look at it closely, you get a second set of energy credits, and it's like a tiny amount, you know.
But what they should have been the marks, yeah.
Yeah, what they should do is go into the reward table or whatever, choose like whatever gives you that. The winning team should get competitive marks and a stratagem, and the losing team should get competitive marks.
Yeah.
And that would actually give people a reason to play, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because now it's so hard to get them. You need to do random and then pick those marks. And the gear that you can get from this reputation competitive war game reputation system is excellent, especially for PvP. Excellent.
All right. Well, I am way late to dinner, but thanks for having me on stream.
Yeah, you too, mate. You too. Thank you so much for highlighting the stuff that's going on now at the Revamp. So thank you, Bret, and everybody check out his channel. I'll just pop it up right again. So a lot of entertaining videos and information videos about how to PvP and etc. So yes, it's been an honor that you have joined this live stream, Bret. Thank you for that.
Thank you. I'll see you next Friday.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for the matches.
More PvP.
Yes. Oh no, next Friday I'm on the other side of the world. I'm on holiday, honeymoon. I'm sorry, but
ooh,
yes,
where are you going?
I'm going to Curaçao. It's an island in the Caribbean, and I'll get married in 10 days from now.
Nice.
Yes.
You'll be closer to me, actually. I'm in Florida.
Yes, true.
So.
Oh yeah, that's pretty close.
So you're not taking your computer? You're not going to play Star Trek while you're getting married?
I'm gonna take this beauty with me for my daily endeavors, because we have got also a daughter. So night times we're not gonna go out anymore. So perhaps I gonna do some, but I cannot. I don't know how the internet is and stuff like that. But
no, I'm joking. You should focus on what you got going
definitely.
on.
I gotta do that too. Yes, don't worry about it.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
Thank you. See you around, Bret. Okay, guys, for you, that was Bret from Bret's gaming channel. Excellent PvPer, and he's making a lot of information videos about PvP, as you can see. Subscribe to his channel. There's actually a link in the video description to his channel. So if you want to learn how to PvP, it's an excellent way to start. Watch out his videos. And we talked a little bit about the pilot revamp, what's going on. But actually, PvP has become a little bit better. So no major changes in that way. So very good all in all. Plus there's also a link in the video description that leads to our Discord. The PvP Discord. Where we discuss more of these things. So you can ask Bret yourself questions if you've got them. And my wife is standing there. I'm just gonna ask her what's going on. Wat is het, schatje? Oh, nee, ik heb geen idee. Ik weet het ook niet. Ik weet het echt niet. Okay, we lost something. A birthday card for... anders haal ik morgenochtend wel een nieuwe. So, an excellent channel. And if you've got a question for Bret, you can press on the link, the PvP organized PvP Discord, and you can just jump in your questions there. Yes, let's continue one match, and after that I'm gonna end the stream as well. Let's see if there's something more to actually kill. Let me see if there's actually more to do tonight. Let me queue up There's a big chance we can get this going on, so that's nice. It's gonna be the last match. I don't know how long I've been streaming. I think 2 hours or something. Almost 2 hours, and I'm getting tired. But guys, my voice is back. I don't know if you watched the last stream, but at the end of the stream, my voice was gone. I'll just jump into my own Discord and see if somebody is there. Let me see. Don't think there's anybody, but if you want to say hello, just jump in. I'm at my own Discord, and there's also a link to the video description about that, so feel free to say hello. 9 persons are queued right now, so hopefully we can get it going. And if you are interested in the build that I'm running right now, yes, here it is. It's a quite standard build for an escort. It's all based on beam overload with spiral disruptors. Really one of my favorite builds that you can have. It's just based on beam overload, hit and run. If you've got somebody on your team like Merc, you've got a high survivability. And there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. There's the pop. There's the pop. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna set a course to Drosana Station. So perhaps there's some role playing going on there. I can now also activate the buffs that I collected this week with the duty officers. Usually I leave them open, the criticals. I'll show you why, because many of them have actually a buff for my ship, and when it's a Friday or a Saturday night I activate them or collect the rewards, and all those buffs add up. It's really fantastic on a PvP night. So there was a pop, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm still not in Solar Wind or anywhere else. Hopefully we can get in there soon. There's a new pop.
Welcome to Drosana.
There's a new pop. Map transfer failed. Okay, I think they kicked me out, but it should not really matter. It happens too much with me lately that I'm getting kicked out. There we go. Hopefully I'm in the match now. And there's no PvP match just yet. Let me see if I missed the match. Yes, I just missed the match. Can you believe that? What happened here? Oh, it says TFO loading. So perhaps I'm still lucky and get in there. It looks like I just for some reason. Oh, there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Red alert. For a moment I was afraid that they didn't let me in, but there we go. There we go. And I'm here with Jacob, Terran, GX, and Mabel. That means that I'm just gonna add Mabel as a friend. And let me see. Merc is on the opposite team, I think. No, there's no Merc. I think this is actually a winnable thingy, I think. Let's see how we will do. And Evil Don King Sensei going way just went for me, it looks like. There's Bully Payback. There's Newall. Janik. Let me see if I can grab Janik. Looks like I can. And he's down. I got the first kill, ladies and gentlemen. I did it. But now I'm hunted. Let me see if I can actually escape this. There's no Merc this time to save my ass. And yes, I'm hunted by Newall. Yes, I'm hunted by Newall, so I need to fight this out. There's nothing else that I can do. I get this. There's nothing I can do about it. So I just dragged him. Where are you? There are you. And he's bleeding. That's positive. Yeah, now the hunted becomes the hunter. That's interesting. And he's bleeding like crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's gonna go down. I've got help here. That's really funny. And there he goes. Yes, that was it. Or at least it looks like it. Yes, he's down. That was really lucky, ladies and gentlemen. I got help from Jacob and from Terran. Thank you, guys. Now we need to go up again. The first kill was on my side, and then I saw I was targeted by Newell. And it ended up in a 1v1, but soon after I got some help. So let's go up again and see if we can get the other guys. I've got 45 seconds before my saw is triggered again. Bully payback. Let's go for bully payback then. And he's bleeding. No, I don't want to spend my thingies on Evil Don King Sensek. He's a tank. But he's going down. And I'm going down too. Let me see if there's a ray for me to save myself. Okay. Let me see if I'm getting followed. Doesn't look like it. Oh yes. Newell is there again. Once again. He wants the flying fast man. He really wants me, it looks like. It looks like he wants some revenge. He wants the stream sniper honor. Really interesting to see. Where are you? Newell. Oh, I just pressed the wrong button. It was my escape button. And I can only do that a couple of times, so I need to be careful now. Where are you? Yes, I'm screwing this up. I'm screwing this up. Okay, Newell, where are you? Where are you, Newell? Oh, I'm buffed up, but I need to target him. Otherwise, it's a waste of my buffs. I'm just screwing it up right now. Where are you, Newell? There you are. Yes, there you are. And he's bleeding like crazy. And bully payback, it becomes a more interesting match. Since the fight is gonna go down. It looks like they really are helping each other, which is good, of course. Okay, I don't know who to target now anymore. Everybody's coming down to join the fight. There's Janik. That's an easy kill. Yes, there he goes. And the easy kills gives us points. So, like I said, one beam overload and he's dead. They're focusing Evil Don King Sensek. I'm gonna join that fight. If he's down, there's no more healings going on. And he's go down. He's got his backstab console, but everybody's on him. So I don't expect him to survive this. There's Newell. Newell's gonna go down. Yeah. Yeah, there he goes. Bye bye. That was Newell. Newell. Let me get him focused. Oh. Yes, and there he goes. At least that's the plan. Look how good he's... yeah, he goes down by the hand of GX, by Gamma. Gamma killed him. I don't know where we are on the map. I believe we are all the way down. It's interesting because normally we always end up at the top of the arena, not all the way down. And it's not balanced at all, to be honest, because we're doing so great. And the Evil Don King Sensek saw is triggered, so I'm gonna focus him now a little bit. I'm gonna call him out to target. He will go down if we're gonna focus him now. If I'm correct. Oh, and yes, they definitely want me. Where is Evil Don King Sensek now? Is he down? I don't know. I don't know where he is. I lost my track. Let me zoom out. Okay, it looks like he is down. Then this is the new target, bully payback. I really like his build, to be honest. We're not teamed up yet during a match, or perhaps last match. But he's a really strong escort. It's not easy to do damage. In a 1v1 it looks like I'm not making bleed at all. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it excellent. So cheers to you. And yeah, there he goes. Where is he now? Don't know where he is now. I lost him. Lost track of Bully. Then it's just time to continue to the next target. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Evil Don King Sensec it is. He's the only target here, so I suspect he will go down anytime soon. Yes, there he goes. But his saw is not triggered. I wonder if he's running any saws, to be honest. He's strong. There is bully payback again. It's funny because all those guys, oh dear, I need to watch out. All those guys in the opposite team, I don't know if they, oh dear, I need to watch out now. Yes, I'm gonna try to get out here. Let me see if I'm able to get out. Those guys who are just respawning have to wait all the way. They need jeez, I'm sorry. They need to find a way back into the fight because we're all the way down. You all's gonna go down. Yeah, there he goes. Bye bye. Dodged. Really well dodged. There he is. Ah, that's an excellent way to get himself out of this. Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, that was a nice kill, bro. Really well done. I gotta tell him. Well done, mate. Well done. Respect for that kill, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button for that kill. Okay, respawn. And let me see if I can... Oh, that was it. That was it. No more kills for me. Look at the scoreboard, guys. Terran did the best of us with 9 kills, 0 of 1 dice. So, yes, nice fight. Nice fight, guys. Well played. Yeah, I liked it. It was a good fight. Although, they had some kills. 4 kills. So, yeah, well played. And we didn't have a healer. I think... yeah, I feel like I want to do one more. I think I'm gonna do one more, perhaps to get killed, and then it's over for tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, subscribe button, join us. I'm just gonna go to Drosana Station to see who's there, if I can share a drink with one of the Orion girls that usually hang out here, like Killer Curtains. Oh, I got my 1400 lithium ore for the PvP match. That's really nice, by Captain Mackenzie Colhoun. His home base is K7. You can also find him in your tabs and available. And there should be Captain somewhere, and you can accept his mission. And whenever you do PvP 3 times, you get this nice thingy. There's Merc. Gonna tell him, thank you for the use, bro. Always thank your healers, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to thank your healers. Those guys are amazing. And they actually... They're not able to kill. And the joy for me in PvP match is to kill. But his joy is to keep us alive. And if you find a person like that doing that, that's just... yeah. And he says always legend. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna queue one more time. And that's gonna be the last one. Yeah, one more. Yes, and it looks like the pre-mates earlier tonight we saw are gone. Because I don't see any pre-mates anymore queued for the arena. The first match that I played today, I run into them. It was really nice. And I didn't see Gamma in the chat. I'll say hello to you guys in the chat. Beeps, good to see you. Bye, Bret. What fraction is your future wife's? Panther asks. She's definitely a science. She's a bully. So. And Saul didn't say anything anymore. Oh, he said actually bye, Bret. And play fat. That's what he said. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Great. Good of you. Good of you. Just keep queuing, Rune Rasp. I really wonder how busy it is in ker'rat. Okay. Usually what I do during the weekdays... wait, I'm coming. Robert is coming. That's nice. What I do during the weekdays is going to my personal tab and look for those beautiful Duty of Her missions, which gives me buffs. I highlighted a lot in my streams, but I cannot tell you how important this is. And trying to get critical as high as possible, because these are free buffs, ladies and gentlemen. This is making your ship during a PvP match so much stronger for free. So what I do is try to get at least... SD Machine says, so you're a Klingon now. No. How do you come to that? What? Reed, how are you doing? What are you... Reed says, are you a Klingon now? No, I'm not a Klingon. Yes, 25% chance is definitely a critical chance. So I'm gonna begin the assignment. Look for another one that buffs me up. This one too. Apatak, he says, lol. I hope you're good, mate. I hope you're good. I don't know if you're watching. And there's Killer Curtis in the chat. And there's the pop, ladies and gentlemen. The last match for me, at least tonight. See if I can get more efficiency. 24%. Very well. To be honest, I don't know if you can read the chat, but I'm chatting with one of my friends. Also PvP, you probably know him. Reed. He was flying the Odyssey in the past, and his Odyssey name was Colossus. And we 1v1 hours, I can tell you. It was always interesting. And what was more interesting was how to see how fast the ship was flying when I almost had him. Then he was running like crazy. If you're gonna look Odyssey vs Odyssey or Unit 1 vs Reed, if you type it in YouTube, you will find those old beautiful matches that we played. But he abandoned the Odyssey in PvP just like I did like 1 year ago. It saddens me, but it's not playable at the moment. So at least not with the build that I had in mind. Perhaps a science odyssey in the future I can try. Thank you, Killer Curtains. Hopefully we'll get it. Hopefully we will actually manage to get it going. Okay, this one I will not able to pull off on a critical, so I'm gonna leave this, abandon this mission. And SD says, don't be a tension peep. No, I'm not, mate. Okay. Just say okay. And then see if I can start this one now. He says ha 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 ha. Yeah. Okay. Can I actually pull this one off? At least 24% critical chance. You see it on the top on the outcome. Then you've got a high possibility to get this on critical. Ah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The last match for tonight. Thank you for the good luck wishes in the chat. Red alert, and let's see what's going on tonight, guys. Is this a win or a loss? The first match I lost. The two matches after went a lot better. So it could be a 2-2 tonight. 2-2. 2 wins, 2 losses, or we're gonna end this stream with 3 wins and 1 loss. It all depends if we've got a healer on our side or not, or if the team is just well up as earlier tonight. Let's see. Now we wait. I've got a feeling I need to relog in. It happens. I cannot help it. Yeah, it looks like the server timed out, so I just need to log in right back into it. So stand on red alert and play normal login. I really wonder what's causing this, to be honest. It's going on now for a couple of months. Red alert. I'm just right into the fight. I just don't know what's going on. The fight is here. It looks like we have got spam cameras. Just gonna get the hell out of here and see what's going on. There's Nual. We need to have a target. Robert is in my team. No, it's not. Grenol Klinger. Yes. That's the guy that I want. That's the guy I'm gonna kill. At least. Oh, Robert is on my ass. And that's a guy I cannot outrun. Yes, this is a match we're probably gonna lose. At least I say that because I just jumped in and they're already here. The weakest player here is General Klinger, I think, because he's slow. So I'm gonna focus him and I call him the target, but I don't know if my team is actually paying attention at all. I don't think so, because now they're on Nual. So I'm gonna change the target right now. And he's on the other side of the map already. Looks like it. Where are you, Nual? Come to daddy. I've got a nice beam overload for you. And he's gone. There's Terran. Interesting. He's bleeding. Okay, it's really hard to actually get my situational awareness since I just jumped in right into the fight. And I don't, looks like I don't am able to let them bleed. I'm going down if I don't get an escape button now. Going down. Yes, they got me. They got me. Yeah, it sads me, but it is what it is. Going down. And if I look at the scoreboard, yes, we're 4 behind. So it's gonna be a 2-2 tonight, I'm afraid. Respawn, red alert, guys. And I just right in the spawn, I just back into the fight. There's no oh, there's Newell. Looks like there's no teamwork going on. Everybody's on their own. Yeah, he's gonna go down. And he's down. He's down, ladies and gentlemen. At least that's the plan. I'm pressing like crazy, but nothing's going to happen. Nothing happens. I was pressing on fire on my mark. Okay, I need to watch out because they know my saw is triggered. Jacob is on my ass, so I'm gonna see if I can outrun this crap. And I need to look for Newell. That's the guy that's bleeding. Yes, and now it looks like Captain Jacob. No, who's on me actually? Newell is on me. That's excellent. If I can get a lock on him. And there's Dina's too. Robert. Yeah, Robert wants his revenge. Klinger's going down. It's not that those guys are invincible. No, it's down. Got 1 kill. Okay, now I need to see if I can get out of this. I got at least 1 kill, so I'm happy. And who's on me? I really wonder who's on me. It's Robert. He's switched back from his Horizon ship to his... okay. Yeah, I've got some help here from Evil Don King Sensek. Okay. I'm gonna call him the target, Robert. Since... yes, he's bleeding now. Oh, there's the Klinger again. Jacob also very interesting target. Weak. At least we can make him bleed. Two science players. Two yes. There's Toran again. Newell. Oh dear. I'm gonna go down if I don't spend any time on my my escapees now. See if I can actually get out of this. No, it's they know that I'm weak now. Yes. Okay. It's Robert who's on my ass. Dina is his name is Dina in the game, but Robert is his real name. Good player. And we killed him a lot the last match, so I wonder, I know why he's on me. It's not so weird. Okay, there's this bubble that I don't want to be in. And I just flew right into it. I don't know what's the front of it, the left of my ship. Oh dear. Okay, let me see if I can escape this now. There's Terran. I'm just gonna continue fighting. And it's hard to get a lock on some of the players now. I have no idea what to do. It's survivability or killing. I just don't know what's happening and what's going on. It's so chaotic right now. It looks like I managed to keep myself alive. Oh dear, it's funny what's going on here, to be honest. And my saw is reset, so I'm doing quite excellent. And why I'm saying that is because they were focusing me and I tried to escape. General Klinger is also a weak target. He's a good player, but we are able to kill him. So that's a good one. And he's down. Yes. That's another kill for the flying fast man. Okay, Jacob is spamming all that crap there. See if people will follow me targeting him. And he's bleeding, 70%. I saw him somewhere there. Okay. Jacob. Jacob down. Jacob is almost down. I just pressed the wrong button. Jacob is down, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing great. I didn't expect this turn of the tide, to be honest. It's an excellent, balanced fight. The problem with Nuo is when you almost got him, he's smart enough to go to the other side of the map. And Robert is now bleeding. And Jacob also bleeding. It's so hard to get a focus. Although I'm running the science abilities or the pilot abilities, I definitely have the feeling that in this match the new Revamp doesn't make a lot of changes, to be honest, because it's really hard to keep on one target. So can you imagine if we didn't have that Revamp? Okay, somebody's targeting me. Okay, I need to watch out now. Okay, let me see if I am able to get out of this. Who's on me? I wonder who's on me. There's a Nuo going down. Yes, I will finish you, Bill. I will finish you. At least I tried. Yes, we are all on him. There's no escapee for him. Yes, there he goes. Fire on my mark on him. Oh, he's like... yes, there he went. Nice warp core explosion. Nice warp fireworks in his warp core explosion. Let me grab him now. Robert. Robert is doing excellent. I mean, like, he didn't die once at least, and he's not bleeding. And there are like now 5 players pouncing on him. I really admire that. And Jacob. Jacob also. Let's focus Jacob. Yes, Jacob. With your trash talk in the chat all the time. No, he's a friend. Just the way how he is. I cannot help it. Or he cannot help it, I guess. I think he's putting all his healing stuff on right now. Okay, I need to watch out. There's Jacob again. Okay. Okay, I need to get out of this. The side spam started on my ship. And there he is again. I know his saw is triggered. Yes, look at him bleeding. And he's in his backstab. That's a win. That's a win. He's not dead, but he's almost dead. If he comes out of that and I'm able to concentrate my fire on him, then that's an excellent... Soon he will be back. Don't get myself distracted. Oh, Robert is almost dead also. Okay, let me see if I can get out of this. And Dina! Oh dear, I'm stuck in this. Let me see if I can get out of this. It's a well-planned thingy. Let me see. Oh, hopefully I can get out of this. Yes, I got out. But the question is for how long? Oh dear, I need to get out of this. Science team, give me science team, give me everything that I got. Yes! Look at all the science spam that I survived here. I'm really happy about this. Nuo's down. Nuo's focusing me. Because he would thought easy kill, but there he goes. The hunter becomes the hunted. That was an excellent, excellent escape from myself, to be honest. And there he goes. And there's Jacob again. Jacob was the one that was responsible for putting me on that science crap. But sorry, Jacob. I managed to survive and managed to stay on him. Stay on Jacob. I'm flying the wrong way. Okay, make sure that I get out of this bubble of science spam. Really awesome match. I must tell you, really awesome match. It doesn't really matter if we lose now or we're gonna win. It's been amazing anyway. I don't know where the players are at, to be honest. There's Jacob. Jacob again. Yes, Jacob down. Jacob down. Jacob. Yes, eternalized. Eternalized on the live stream. He's down. He is down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm putting all fireworks in his warp core explosion. That's what you get, Jacob. And thank you, where the Sarge is gone. Thank you so much for your best wishes, my friend. I don't know how long you've been gone now, or if you're still here. Thank you so much. When it's red alert, I cannot pay attention to the chat because I'm a simple-minded guy. But thank you for your wishes for my honeymoon, mate. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Okay, there's the fight. Going back into the fight. Terran it is. Terran. And lost him. Newell. Fire my mark on him. Yes, Newell is gonna go down. Okay, I need to watch out now. Yes, they hate me now for what just happened there. Let me see if I'm able to get out of this. I doubt it. Newell, where are you, Newell? There's Dina. Yes. Who's there on me? It's Jacob. Jacob is mad. I know he's mad. Jacob cannot handle a loss. He is mad, ladies and gentlemen. I know he's mad for what just happened. I know he's mad. He will focusing me, I guess. Newell, there he is. See if I stay on him, guys. That's the guy that his saw is triggered. The guy that we need to focus now. I lost him. There's Klinger. Ah, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. He did it. Well, it definitely ruined Sep and G-Hack's excellent performance here. For a moment I thought we would lose this. I was definitely not one of the best players in here. A matter of fact. Next to Evil Ding Kang said I had the lowest score. So I lifted in the success of my team. Stand on red alert. Yes. Thank you, guys. Yes. I think it's also an excellent way to end the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching tonight. So it was actually 1 loss and 3 wins for me tonight, at least in the arena. I must tell you honestly, I really enjoyed this stream. And I hope for you guys that you benefit from Bret's tips and the discussion we had earlier during this live stream about. The revamp and what's happening in PvP with the new changes. So short to say, not much has changed, although PvP has become much more fun because nobody can hide under 100% placates anymore. So it makes it much more interesting, and we had a lot of fun matches tonight. So I really want to say thanks to Bret for highlighting this. Like I said earlier, there's a link in the video description that leads to the video where he's talking about the revamp in high details. I'll put it right after the chat into it. Also, yes, subscribe to his channel, and let me see what is Jacob saying. Jack, are you mad again? On you, unit. I saved your ass. Lol. That's funny. I must show you guys. I must show you what they're saying in the organized PvP channel. Otherwise, it would not be fair if I damn healers. Thank you guys. You did. So I'm gonna say thank you guys. Thank you, Evil Don King Sandsack for the hues. Also, Merc saved my ass today. So, all in all, an awesome stream. Thank you guys. Yes, thank you. I'll just say yes, thank you to Bret, a former King Commander. Jeez, I'm getting tired. You can hear it right on what I'm saying. I'm just getting tired. I might want to pretend. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start right now on the Bridge of the Flying Dutchman with suntan mode on. There we go. So I get my tan before I'm gonna go to the Caribbean. I'm gonna definitely post a wedding photo on my YouTube channel next week. So you guys are getting updated. I'll also do my dailies when I can, if I'm able. If not, I'm not. But thank you guys. Fun matches. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and I'll see you not next week. Yeah, next week. At the end of next week, I'll be online again, or perhaps tomorrow. Or wait a minute, I'll be online more often this week before I'm gonna go. So you guys will see me. Thank you for the games, guys, and see you around. See you around. See you around. Just need to find the button to enter stream. This is awkward. Where was it? Oh, there it was. Have a good one.